if I ever leave this world alive. Well, thank you for the things you did in my life.
Greetings, planet Earth. Pipe smokers, cigar smokers, lovers of wisdom. Gifted to me by my brother in Colorado. Very good Latakia blend by McClellan. I think it lacks a little bit of sweetness. I think it could use a little more sweetness, but other than that, it's really good. I'm gonna enjoy it. Say hello to my dog, BG. Hello. Little baby girl, BG we call her. Almost became food for a pit bull the other day, huh? That's right. Anyway. I needed your help today, guys. There's a new member to the pipe community that has reached out to me. His name is Steve Allen. I'll put his link downstairs. I think he might have only about 5 subs. And Steve, he has several videos. No pipe videos yet, or cigar videos, but he might start getting into that from what I can tell. Steve is a fellow Arizonan, and he is a viewer of my channel, and he did a shout out video to me the other day. So it was an awesome shout out. I was very humbled by it. I thought it was really cool that he had taken the time, and he likes what he sees and what we do. Not just me, but a lot of the guys here. And so I said, well, I owed it to him to give him a shout out right back, because I think he's maybe wanting to come into this community a little bit. And he's done a bunch of random videos. One of him, racing a Ferrari on a controlled track, which is pretty cool. And a couple in Hawaii where he was on a Hawaiian trip. One with him and his family messing with someone who was trying to sleep. Is kind of funny. UFO video. So all kinds of stuff. A couple gaming things in there. Anyway, I'm doing this for him, not just because of the shout out, but his last video he had posted, I think probably last night. He says he has a brother coming into town, and Steve appears to be a pipe smoker, possibly kind of new, but also a cigar smoker. But his brother's coming to town, and he has reached out to the community to ask what would be a good starting blend for his brother to try, because he wants to try to get his brother into pipe smoking as well. And being he's only got a couple subscribers, I wanted to help a brother out and maybe lead you to his channel and at least to that video, and you guys could give him some suggestions as to what you might recommend for a brand new pipe smoker that won't after having experience for the first time, won't just go running away from it because it was too much or something. So go down there and check out Steve Allen and see if you can help him out, help a brother out, and maybe we can get some more pipe smokers in our world because of what you do. Steve, my recommendation is obviously don't go buying anything at Walgreens or anything like that. Go to a proper tobacco shop. I think in our location here in the Phoenix metropolitan area, your best bet if you're coming from Mesa would probably go to Yield Pipe and Tobacco up in Phoenix. And I wouldn't even probably go for a bulk tobacco. And I wouldn't go straight for necessarily for an aromatic either. A lot of guys start off with aromatics. I started off, pretty much all of us did. But I have found that if you don't get the right aromatic, and you're going to have a bad experience. I mean, you can get tongue bite and all that stuff. And yeah, it smells great, but you might have a bad experience with it. So, depending on what they have there, Drew Estate, Central Park Stroll might be a good one. It burns well. If he wants to do the cherry thing, I would recommend maybe a CAO Cherry Bomb. Might be okay for him. If you say he's a cigar smoker, so he might be more willing to go more towards the Englishes. Like that's where I came from with cigars. So you really can't go wrong with Frog Morton Cellar. If he wants to try something other than just an aromatic. But anyway, guys, help him out and give him your recommendations. Again, you guys, the community has a lot more to offer, I think, Steve, than I could at this point. But those are my recommendations, I think. So anyway, help them out, brothers. Do you guys like watching the news? I know there's a lot going on in the news today, in general. Nationally, there's a lot going on. Locally here, there's a lot going on. You can't turn on the news and without seeing just one thing after another. This group or that group. But today I wanted to take you and show you what's going on local news here in Arizona, where I live. It's quite the news story. So let's go check it out. Today, in local news, we have a little bit of fog at the base of the mountain range out there. You can see where the sun is still just sort of coming up. And the birds flying overhead. Look at that. And if you look up there, the moon is still visible to the naked eye, even though it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. The tree there, well, she's just standing there and enjoying the sun and the moisture that came in through the night. You can see the local farming area. Now they've taken down their crops and harvested the corn for the year. Oh look, we have a group of people walking along the canal bank with their dog. So that's happening today in local news. enjoying the cool morning. December, still wearing shorts. A luxury here in Arizona. So overhead you can hear an airplane driving, flying over. Kind of disturbing the natural beauty. That's the major controversy today, is the airplane destroying my silence. So that's what's happening in the news today. And you know what, guys? That's my favorite news channel. In the world. CNN, Fox News, Al Jazeera. Those news agencies got nothing on my news channel. Lesson being, if you really want to know what's going on in the world, you don't have to turn on an electronic machine with talking heads trying to describe to you what's actually happening in the world. It doesn't really affect you. If you want to know what's going on in the world, turn on your local news channel and just look out your window, because that's what's really going on. That's the real news. And it's a lot more peaceful. And it's a lot more factual. Monkey Lamp is out.